hiding it is the #1 requirement for being controlled op. So I'm going to say this again. He's going to be exposed in my Patreon, and I wanted to get it done tonight, and it probably will get done before I go to bed. You heard of the movie Sound of Freedom? This is why my live privileges were taken down on this account, and they'll be restored at some certain date. I don't know. It's because I started going to the truth about Mel Gibson. It's really, really ugly and dirty. Now, I want you to know that when I talk about horse paste, I'm not just up here blabbing every day, right? Why would I spend my time doing that? How do I get to part 13? How am I going on part 14? And there's nothing to say. There is so much to say. There is hours worth of content about this drug that he promoted on this phony person's show. One of the major indicators of someone being a puppet is that they're on the Joe Rogan show. And then he talks about the other thing that's also exposed in my Patreon. So I just, I don't know if you're the reason our comments are gone, but most by the controlled opposition. And it's, I think what makes me the most annoyed is when they look completely innocent and it's and they're duping the people. And so whoever is going to have the privilege to see this about Mel, I'm going to be really thankful for it, and it's going to shock people. You remember what that movie was about? And that's all I can say. Eric Band, hey, going live on here is a joke for me. It's just a time waster. This is what I said when I just went live, just because I'm just trying to get some people to get to the real information. And it's just hard to know. It is hard to know the things that I know and feel like nobody knows it. This is what I said before my live got pulled, and it says that I can't go live again until January 20th. And I could give two shits because I don't even want to go live on TikTok anymore at all. I'm just trying to pull people to my Patreon. This is a joke. You know about, as soon as I said that, boom, live pulled. That's also why it was pulled on my other account. So I'm going to wash my hands as I'm using the restroom right now. Clean my phone. And start ferment on these strawberries, and then I'm going to get right to just doing this episode really quick on this man. And I really should not be rushing this because I only charge $5 a month, but I'm going to at least get some of it out of it. Read very carefully. You guys don't want to know the truth, don't know the truth, okay? But if you're out there promoting him or liking the posts that promote him and all that stuff, you shouldn't be. That's all I'm saying. And the thing is none of you guys, maybe none of you guys on my account even know that he's controlled opposition because you don't know about ivermectin. But once you know, and my part 13 is rolling over into part 14, and that's going to roll over into of you guys on my account even know that he's controlled opposition because you don't know about ivermectin. But once you know, and my part 13 is rolling over into part 14, and that's going to roll over into part 15 probably. And I didn't want it to go that long, but it's really incredibly bad. Now, it was already really bad until I got to Trump and the frontline doctors in January 16th. Now, I already smelled all this. I already smelled it because I knew why so many people and their mama started taking it. I knew why everybody ended up getting ropeworms and mucoid plaque. I know and expose about how these things create more blanks. But now that I've got to the frontline doctors section and Trump, I feel I don't want this to bother me, but it bothers me that you guys don't know. Like, for real, I'm not even kidding. Like, if I was freaking Dan Bongino or some, like, people would take this seriously, right? But I'm like a nobody, right? But you guys really should know. Going live on here is